Hi, I'm Susan. Today I'm participating in 2 challenges that I'm combining. The first one is the 50 Stack Challenge 6 hosted by Amy of CraftyCat. And our prompts for this challenge is leaves and number. And with the other challenge that I'm doing is MixedMediaMarch25 hosted by Carrie Griffiths. And we have to use gel plates. So I'm using gel prints on both of these. These leaves I die cut from some of my gel prints, which I thought made very interesting, pretty leaves. And these flowers that I'm going to use on this one, the background, I don't know if you can tell it, but they're so pretty. I had die cuts. I had a lot of die cuts that I got when Hobby Lobby quit carrying them, and they had marked them down. But the gel prints are behind the flower, and they really made pretty flowers. So I'm going to use those on that. And I've been doing lots of journal, ephemera for my journal that I'm making, and I need pockets. So I'm just going to decorate this. And since it's got that one rounded corner, I thought about making it like a tuck. And so I'm just going to make a couple of pockets. I'm going to make a pocket out of this guest check. And so I hope everybody's doing great. And without further ado, let's get started. All right. Yeah, I've talked about the weather because I haven't made a video for a couple of days because I kind of got caught up now. I'm behind again. But I am going to, let's see. I want to have the rounded corner, and I'm kind of thinking somewhere along in there is where I would like to put that down. But thankfully, it didn't get bad here at all. I mean, we got some wind, but it is March. I think, I do know in one county over that the roof blew off of the one building of the jail, which is never a good thing. But it was windy, but it certainly could have been a lot worse. So I'm going to just lay that down and see what we get. I'm going to set these aside. I've enjoyed doing both of these challenges. I've done all 6 of Amy's, and I did Carrie's last year when he had July gel plate, and they were a lot of fun. And I'm glad he moved it to March because I didn't do the Junk Journal July last year because it was just too hard to have so much going on. And I really missed it. I like doing Junk Journal July and Junk Journal January, hosted by Meg of Meg Journals. Okay, I like that. So that's going to be my background, and I will kind of tone it down a little bit. I do want to ink it, and I am just using walnut stain. But not a whole lot has been going on here, which some days that's probably a good thing. This was just kind of a wipe off sheet and clean off sheet, and sometimes I like them better than the actual jelly prints that I do. Oh, I'll need that out. Okay, since this one is leaves, and I do have to, the other rules that we have is, of course, using a jelly print. You can use digitals of jelly prints as well. It doesn't have to be the actual one, but we need the number of the day that this is going on, and we need to sign it. So I will do that. Although this one I'll probably sign on the back, even though nobody will see it because it's going to be a pocket. And I just used a old flash card. It's a perfect size. And I have a bunch of them that I need to do something with. So let's see here. I need to do something so that my leaves can kind of pop. And I have a little bit of this embossed card. And I may even, let's see what I've got. I may even put a little wax on it to make the embossing stand out a little bit. Get my gold wax out. But I'm just going to cut a little strip just to kind of put behind it. And just so that the leaves will show up a little bit more. And I am going to round my corners. The wind has really been something. I like that. Makes me want to get a kite. I haven't flown a kite in years, but I get that way every March. I want to fly a kite. Should have filled up my bottle. My paste dries out, and you can just add a little water. I've always loved to do a black background and then add the gold. That's pretty. There's something about that black and that gold paste. I think I'll go around the edges too. And I will tack that down. But I have found so many people that I enjoy watching on the Mixed Media March. I've gotten a lot into mixed media and art journaling, and it's fun to see. Met lots of new creators, or found lots of new creators. I guess I really haven't met them. I should have made that a pocket. Oh well, my other stuff will probably go over it. See, and now that'll kind of show up just a little bit better. Kind of thinking something along those lines. And I do maybe a couple of, what do I want? Pink. Maybe pink and yellow. I love the see-through of the leaves. See how I want to do this. And I need to remember to get my number down. Let me go ahead and ink around these, see if that'll help me decide. Oh, my birds. As I've mentioned before, that I have my bird feeder outside. And we have gotten so many birds. And when the weather, you know, we were supposed to get all that wind, you know, we have a big plate glass window, and that's where the bird feeder hangs. And I was kind of afraid that with the wind, it might break the glass. And those poor birds, they came and finally had to give in. It ended up the wind wasn't as bad. I mean, it was windy, but, you know, not like those straight line wind type things. And that one's pretty. It's a little bit more subdued. So I had to go put it back. They kept coming to the window. I know y'all had the image of a bird running. Maybe with his little jogging suit on. I get those images in my head. I'm weird. Okay, let's see here. See if those are the leaves I want to use. I could. I think I like that one. I think I like that. And then I want to go with this 8, I believe. Maybe just cranky it up just a tad. And it can go down like that. It doesn't have to be overly fancy. Now, I have found, a lot of people don't want to do this, but the best way that I have found to get glue on these leaves when it's cut out like that is just to put it down on my hand. You could put it down on paper or something, I'm sure. Something. But I tried gluing the back of the flowers and I got glue everywhere. I don't mind getting messy. I'm always messy when I craft. And get that one there. Oh, wasn't thinking. Oh, I got the wrong one. Phooey. I really wasn't thinking. I have spent so much prep time on this here. I started a few days ago with wanting to get it done, and the die cutting took me a little while. These I will have to, because it's going over that paste, it's not wanting to stick as well. There anyway. See, I like it better like that. So I'm going to put this down. Since the background's so busy, I like to kind of keep it plain in the foreground. And got my little 8 there. I really don't want any more numbers. Let's see here. I'm just going to leave it there. But I am going to sew around this. Okay. Now, for this, I'm going to make this a side tuck or pocket, whichever. I do want to distress this a little bit. So I'm just going to use a little bit of my sprays, see what I've got. Shabby shutters would be good. Gathered twigs would be good. Let's see what we get with these two, and we can always add more. Okay, be sure and wipe that out. Might want to shake it up, huh? Oh, I love that green. Oh. Let's see if there's something else I want to add. Maybe a contrasting color. Maybe I don't know, burning lagoon maybe? Oh, let's see. I know I have. Winter Frost. It's got the mica. So I just want a little bit. So I'm going to dry this and I'll be back. All right, it's dry. And I think that's going to be a pocket, and I really need pockets. I think I'm going to add another pocket, maybe a smaller pocket, you know, just so I can tuck a tag in. So let me, and I added a piece of washi tape just on the back. I glued it down just to strengthen where that perforated edge is. And I think this color goes good with that. It's just some scrapbook paper. Let me do a little thumb hole. There we go. And I'll get this down. First I want to put down my other stuff before I add my pocket. Now I have got that for my jelly print. And I have got, what else do I have? What did I do with my flower? There they are. Got my flowers. Oh, I think I had changed my mind. See, that one's tall. Got that one. Oh, I've got one more. There it is. And I think I want to add some of this to this. So let me see where I want to cut it. I want to, it's supposed to be a ticket, but to be honest with you, it was just a little bit too black there for this, so. Let me turn this around this way, it'd be a lot easier, wouldn't it? Find pencil, just something to mark it by. Doesn't look very straight. Now it really doesn't look straight. There. I like that. I think I can throw this one away. I'll hang on to these. Probably should have inked around it. The Stabilo will come in handy. There we go. So let me get these down. And I'm just gonna do the best I can with these. I'm just gonna touch the tips here. Get these down. That there. I need to just have a die cutting session to die cut. I've got so many pretty die cuts, and some of them are intricate, and I put off doing them, but I need to have them ready. I mean, I've done little sessions. Yeah, that's pretty. I like that, because I still keep forget my number. Oh, why did I put that in when I just needed it? But it's like the flowers. I would love to have a stash of those ready to go. And now let me find the number. There it is. I think I'm going to kind of cut around it. Just a little bit of a kiss cut. I don't even know where these came from. It had a lot of different numbers, and it took me forever to find 8. That is the main thing there. And let's see what else I may want to add. Let's see if I have some. Maybe a piece of lace. Oh, that's pretty. Get my Fabri-Tac out. Let's see which is the, I think that. Well, I guess if it's hard for me to tell, it'd be hard for anybody else to tell. And I'll just do my 8. pretty. And I do have, see, I know I want to round, trim that off. I know I want to round the corners here. And we'll see. Do you have I don't even know if you can see that. But we know it's there, don't we? And I want to go around this. I really like that. I am going to sew around this and I'll be back. All right, here we go. We have got leaves and we have got number and we have got the jelly print. I've got to sign it. Let me find my pen. And I know this is cheating, but I just, on this, since they're pockets, I'm just going to sign them on the back. Technically, I've done what I'm supposed to. Now, I've sewed around it, and the only other thing I did is I added Imagine, because my Anna Green Gables, she certainly had an imagination, and I've been enjoying rereading the Anna Green Gable books. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and ring that bell so you can be notified when I upload new content. Be sure and check out Amy's channel at Crafty Cat, and be sure and check out Carrie Griffith's channel. I have them both listed in my description box. And please look up the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 6 and MixedMediaMarch25. My brain just doesn't want to wrap around those words for some reason today. But be sure and check them out. There's so many amazing people that participate in both challenges. So I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and until next time, bye y'all.